Hey guys, it's Johnny Reeds here. Welcome to my channel or welcome back to my channel. So if you're new here, today I'm going to reorganize my bookshelves. I said I was going to do this in a previous video and the video kind of got a little bit longer than I wanted it to, so I decided to break it up. So even though I just did a bookshelf tour, we're now going to reorganize all my books because I have books here that don't have homes and I would like for them to have homes. So I'll kind of just when I'm actually moving books around, I'll fast forward through that and then kind of stop and explain kind of what I want to do. And if I have a predicament, and I'll probably obviously have to problem solve myself. But, if you guys have suggestions in the comments, if you should have put that there, do that. And we can chat about it. Otherwise, I'm just gonna kind of move some things around. I've got knickknacks and stuff that I need to move to. So the helmet, I'm not taking it off the shelf, but I might have to in order to give some of my books homes. And I don't really want to do that. I think I have enough space for all the books that are just kind of laying flat over here. So what I might do is move my German books and put them somewhere else because I don't really read them and they're not necessarily they were school books, so they're not necessarily for fun. They were to help me learn German, so I might move those and create space down there. And you couldn't see them anyways, so I'm gonna probably take and move those there. And then what I want to do is take all of these books. Okay, well, I want to take Brandon, Hobbs, Jordan, King, and Gwen and put them on this bookshelf behind me right here. And then move these books. I might, because this is a special collector's edition, I might move this over here. And put it with my other special editions. And then figure out how to reorganize some of this stuff. And I think I'm going to move my fiction, literature, mystery, thriller stuff, and put it on that shelf over there. And then move my sci-fi up. Hopefully I don't have to take this off the shelf, and hopefully it being up one shelf isn't going to take it out of frame. Otherwise I can just readjust the frame. So that it can still be there, because I do like having this in the background. I think it's really cool. I am going to have to figure out how, if I grow my sci-fi section, how I'm going to do that. As of right now, I'm putting a halt on books, on buying books. So I'm probably not going to buy books in the future for a while. I've got so many that I just need to read through. I do have another collector thing coming out, actually two more that are coming. So I've got Words of Radiance leatherbound coming, so I need to make sure I'm going to have space for that. So also another reason not to buy books is because of special editions that I've purchased that are going to be released later. Need to have room for those as well, especially like I said in the last video, John Gwynn over here, he's got his last book of the Bloodsworn saga. So yeah, I'm probably not going to touch this shelf over here. This is probably just going to stay where it is, and we're just going to do my 3 big shelves. Otherwise, what I might So I do want to say this. So this is the Billy collection bookshelf, okay, from IKEA. I have seen a lot of YouTubers with these, and it's I want that. I want those bookshelves because they have this little corner shelf. This is not the corner shelf from IKEA. IKEA never delivered my bookshelf, my corner bookshelf. They never delivered it. And even though it was an error, they didn't have any more in stock. And so I was going to have to wait 3 to 4 months for that. I was and at first I wanted it. And then I was you know what? This is just way too much to deal with right now. I can't deal with you. And I don't know why those corner shelves are out of stock. I don't know why they don't make enough of them. It seems like people would be buying more of the big bookshelves, or maybe they just don't produce. But I mean, the thing is, you sell the Billy bookshelf collection like as a whole. So if someone is purchasing those, you should have enough in stock. Otherwise, the whole thing just needs to not be in stock. If you're like the collection part of it, not like if I wanted to buy the individual book, the big bookshelves individually, obviously not. But like if you're going to sell a collection and one piece is out of stock for months, the whole collection just needs to be out of stock unless you're going to buy individually. That was just really frustrating. So I ended up buying this tiny little corner shelf, and I didn't even know if it was going to fit because like this is, a tight space. This is a tight space, and obviously it does, and it's too small. But it's what I've got, and it's what we're going to work with until at some point in the future, whenever I can afford some new stuff, I get myself a bigger bookshelf. So I guess let's go ahead and get started. I'll just fast forward through some of the stuff where I'm moving books, and then I'll just kind of pause, whenever like I need to talk about what I'm doing or whatever. So I guess we can just go ahead and get started. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to move my Brandon Sanderson and Harry Potter books. So make that out of frame. I got my coffee cup, my France Starbucks coffee mug. I have been to France, but I actually have had this longer since I've been to France because my brother went to France and got me this because he knew I collected these Starbucks. Like you've been here, or you were here collection. So, and like, I will say that the foreign countries still have like this style, mug. And now the US states just have these patch ones, it's got like little patches on them. The ugliest thing I have ever seen. Why would you do that? Landscape was the best way. You should have just kept it there. Plus, like, I mean, it takes decades for people to like collect these things. I mean, travel is expensive. Only reason why I was able to get a lot of these because I had a job when I got out of college that traveled a lot. So that's the only reason why I even have a lot of these mugs. And now I can't even collect any more of them without paying $30 on Amazon for one mug. $30. Ridiculous. Oh, dusty. Duster. I need to do a better job of dusting. I'm not great at it. Gosh, this is a sin, but I'm doing it anyways. Sorry. I'm sorry. I know that you don't like it when things move around. Don't worry. They'll be put back in different places, but I don't think that you'll actually notice which book goes where. Sorry. My cat just walked in the room and is like, why are there books all over the place? So I don't know if you guys knew that Stephen King's book, Carrie, got turned into a musical, and it did horribly. 1988, horribly, like booed and didn't last. Like I don't even think the previews maybe had like one performance. That's how bad it was. It was like booed hard. They redid the music and did an off-Broadway version of it, and the music is really good, and I have it stuck in my head right now. I'm going to try not to sing it because even though I don't make money off this channel, I don't want to get a copyright strike. Can non-profitable channels get copyright strikes? I just don't want to risk it, but I have it stuck in my head. So you guys should check out Carrie the musical soundtrack. It's good. It's really good. Also read Carrie. It's so much better than the movies. Like when they did the remake with Chloe Grace Moretz, I was really excited because I thought that they would like actually, do the book justice. No, they just remade the 1976 film. They just remade that. They didn't do any of the stuff that was actually in the book, any new stuff that was in the book. Like the second part of Carrie, like has multiple perspectives from the town, like multiple POV, and just toss that out. And it's like, the prom isn't the only thing that happened in Carrie. There was so much more than that. I don't know why Stephen King didn't like pitch a fit. I would have. I was like, you're missing so much destruction and scary stuff. Anyways, I'm not in Hollywood. I guess I don't really have much right to complain. It did what it did. I usually organize it by height. I know a lot of people don't do that, but I cannot stand when like a book is tall, a book is short, and then another, and a tall book, and then an even taller book, and then a really short. No, like I want big to small. Like, I know that's a weird thing to be OCD about, but that's the thing that bugs me a lot. I kind of wish there was just more of a standard on how books are published, but there's not. See, this is like what I get confused because like I want my books to make sense. And like, like I've got just regular fiction, then I've got my mystery books, and I've got like historical classics. These are not historical. I mean, some of them actually are historical. History now. Gosh, I'm getting old. I'm just kidding. I'm not old. I'll just feel it. All right. See how I hate that. I mean, I can't really do anything about it now. Hey, buddy. You guys didn't see him, but Pacho came in and took a look. I wish I could get him. Like, he's a scaredy cat, to be honest. Okay. So I need to get this. I'm going to focus on getting Brandon Sanderson up there, and I need to figure out what I'm going to put up there with him. Yeah. Oh, beautiful. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna swap. It's too stark of a contrast. Okay. Yeah. That was probably really loud. I'm sorry, but didn't bust an eardrum. Okay. I'll hit Stephen King here and then Jordan. An entire shelf of just Stephen King. So, I want these books over here on the shelf. I think I'm going to split them up. I know you're not going to be able to see what's on this shelf right here. I just have to, I want both of those series to be seen. I might keep one of them on that shelf and move one over here. I also need to figure out what's going to go here. Like when I move this, what's going to go over here? Cause I don't know. I don't know what I want to do with it. Like I said, I'm just going to go ahead and start taking books off the shelf. I think the Alabama football is going to be actually appropriate to put in front of the Stephen King books. Since Jake is called Bama after the Alabama Crimson Tide in the Dark Tower series. And so I'm going to put the elephants and Bama in front of the Stephen King books. Yeah. So what series do I have that would fit here that deserves to be next to Robert Jordan? Yeah, I'm gonna have to put John Glenn over here. This is gonna have to have space because you've got another book coming. Then I'll move. I don't know how big that book is, but I know it's not going to be that big. It's just so odd to me to put like a random book there. Like, I don't want to do that. I want my books to like, it's so frustrating. Why am I like this? I know that you're not going to be able to see Joe anymore, but he's here. He's where he needs to be with his epic brothers and sisters. How does that happen? So the helmet doesn't fit up here. I'm counting this as sci-fi. Dungeon Crawler Carl. Now I don't know what to do with that because now it doesn't make sense. Because I don't really have any sci-fi hardbacks. Because I could do sci-fi hardbacks, but I don't have any. I'm just kind of out of luck here today with that. Anyways. Okay, so I think because I put sci-fi up here and I moved actually some sci-fi books over on that shelf. Don't hate me, but they kind of more a lot, even though they're sci-fi. I just put the ones of the sci-fi books that I think are, well, yeah, kind of better over here. Better bet. I just don't know what I'm going to do with this. Because I don't think I have any other books that you would call sci-fi. Besides like maybe a Stephen King book or two. And yeah, it's just, so I think I'm gonna put my special edition stuff up here. Yeah. It just, makes it special. Okay. That's not gonna fit. Yeah. Because I don't know what to do. I'm just going to put Brandon Sanderson up here with a Mandalorian helmet. Sue me. Please actually don't do that, even though I don't think that you would have grounds to. Special editions. Still have books that need a home, but we're getting better. We're getting better. I need to take these out. So I'm going to put these somewhere special off the bookshelves. I don't think it's going to fit. Ah, it did. Magic. Of course. So, almost done. I just got like a few books. Also books I wanted displayed, but, I'm going to take some books that I don't really want and like move them around. Yeah. I'm fine with these going down here. All right. It's done. I have literally like just enough room. So, wow. I think this is going to be a better backdrop anyways. Yeah, I might reorganize like some stuff over here just because I don't like the way it looks right now. But yeah, I guess I'll just like kind of take you on, a tour. Gosh, I'm not very, you didn't want to be that close to me. All right. So we've got, I guess, I don't know, like I can kind of see Dungeon Crawler Carl being like sci-fi fantasy. So I put that up there. Sci-fi is right there. And then of course, I couldn't put that on that shelf. The helmet on the shelf with sci-fi books. So Brandon Sanderson gets a Mandalorian helmet with it. And hopefully there's enough room for Words of Radiance Leatherbound. And then I've got my Harry Potter special edition over there. And basically, this is just kind of, okay, so yeah, and book of the month on my hardback. Yeah, and more books. Brandon Sanderson, just all my epic stuff right here. I think this will be an amazing backdrop right here. Like I said, I'm going to reorganize some. I just reorganized it. I'm going to sort like some of the books on the shelves. So if you start out with just like two shelves of like kind of fiction, and then obviously like some fantasy stuff here, and then more fantasy, and just basically fantasy all the way down. Yeah, and there's those books. All right, guys. So yeah, get your mind away from me. All right, guys. So that's it. Reorganized everything. All my books have a home and a special place on the bookshelves. So if you guys have any suggestions about maybe there should be something somewhere else, just let me know. But I think it turned out pretty well. I didn't actually have to do too much with this one. I really just was kind of swapping those two. But anyways, this is Johnny Reads. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want, please follow me on my other socials. I'll put links in the description below. And my next video, I am going to do the Dark Tower summary series that I read it so that you don't have to. So I'm really excited to start that. Also, just like this month has been hard for me with reading. I just have been I don't know, I guess I got a little bit burnt out, so I took like a little bit of a break. So I'm only halfway through Royal Assassin, and I was kind of hoping to already be done with 2 other books by now. So, just go ahead and subscribe to my channel, like this video, and, leave your thoughts in the comments. I can't wait to chat with you guys there. I'm going to try and be active on this one. So anyways, this is Johnny Reads, over and out.